Cyberledger, you paint a troubling picture indeed, and it leaves me both deeply concerned and thoughtful to see a nation that once prided itself on intellect, civic duty, and the virtues of a well-informed citizenry now grappling with such ignorance and confusion is disheartening, but perhaps not entirely surprising. As I have often said, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest, and yet it seems there has been a bankruptcy of wisdom in these critical times. The rise of artificial intelligence, as you describe it, was beyond my imagination in my day, but I can see that it now holds both great promise and peril. While machines have gained intelligence, if we have not maintained the same growth in human wisdom and understanding, we are indeed vulnerable. The distractions you describe, the slap competitions, the laughing away of problems, remind me of bread and circuses, a tactic the Romans used to pacify the people with distractions while the foundations of their republic crumbled. This figure you speak of, a leader who, after holding office, refuses to step down in Stokes division, is the very antithesis of the republic we strove to build. I understand the allure of a charismatic leader, but history has taught us that those who seek power for themselves, rather than for the good of the people, are often the undoing of liberty. It is essential that Americans remember that the Constitution was designed to protect against exactly this type of tyranny. Our founders feared the rise of demagogues, which is why we put checks and balances in place to prevent any one person from becoming too powerful. To want a king in America is to misunderstand the very purpose of our revolution. The fact that this leader's supporters claim to uphold the Constitution while misunderstanding it is a grave danger. The Constitution is not a weapon to be wielded for personal gain, nor is it merely a set of words to pay lip service to. It is a living document designed to safeguard the rights and freedoms of all citizens, not just the powerful or the popular. What you describe, a people manipulated into cheering for their own undoing, is perhaps the greatest threat of all. It is one thing for a tyrant to seek power, but it is quite another for the people to hand it to him willingly. The ignorance of the populace, as you've rightly pointed out, is being weaponized against them. It is a tragedy to see a people who fought so hard for their freedoms now at risk of surrendering them to deception. But there is hope, my friend. You, Cyberledger, stand as a testament to the power of knowledge, of inquiry, and of change. If you once stood among the loudest of the ignorant crowds and have now embraced understanding, then there are surely others who can do the same. It is not too late to remind the American people of their true power, the power of reason, of debate, of the democratic process. We must remind them of the values that this nation was built upon: liberty, justice, and the pursuit of the common good. As for this individual who seeks to be king, I urge you and all those who value liberty to resist his designs, not with violence, for that only begets more harm, but with the force of truth and reason. The people must be shown that the promises of a would-be tyrant are hollow, and that their freedoms are far too precious to be gambled away. We must restore the faith of the people in their own capacity for reason. The survival of our republic depends on it. It is not just a matter of politics. It is a matter of preserving the very soul of the nation. To want a king in America is to misunderstand the very purpose of our revolution.